Hello, Copper Basin High School. Make sure you tie your shoes and lace your cleats because we are going to be running through the show today. It's getting ecstatic.
Rain, snow, or shine, get ready for the forecast for later today. Stay tuned to figure out.
Coming up we have some great sports events coming up, so stay tuned to see what they are.
Manners 99. 1,000. Thank you so much for waking up with us in this beautiful morning, Copper Basin High School. It's on August 19th, Monday, 2024, the best day you can start off your week and get motivated. We would like to apologize for our technical difficulties. Our tech was not very motivated today. Potentially our tech guy was a little asleep. We'll have to figure it out. But it was a beautiful morning. It was a beautiful morning this morning. The sun was going over the horizon. It was glowing. It seems like, just like us, the sun seemed to be motivated and it was pulsating. It's our first day back in the CBTV. I'm just going to get right into it, plow through these segments. Would you like to further elaborate on that beautiful sun we saw this morning?
Would love to. So, the highs and lows for today the high was a 93 and the low was a 71, and the normal high and the normal low is a 90 and a 70. The records that had been made in 1936 was 103, and the record that was set in 1889 was 103 as well. The sunrise will be at 7:04 a.m. and the sunset will be at 8:24 p.m. The allergy forecast: grass will be in the medium, mold will be going up to around high, and the weeds are approaching medium to high. The hour by hour, all day today, it's going to be mostly clear. It's going to be in the high 60s, high 70s to mid 80s. The forecast for this whole week will be pretty nice. It's partly cloudy. It's going to be in the high 80s to low 90s, and the lows will be in the mid 60s to 50s. The weekend forecast is just lovely. It's going to be partly cloudy with the degrees being in the 90s all weekend.
That's fantastic. I hope we all... That's fantastic. I know we all are really excited for the rest of this week. Did you say the sun's rising at 7 o'clock today?
7:04.
I know I'm going to be out there personally because the sun was beautiful this morning. I would expect the same energy. Again, motivation from the sun. It's pulsating. But there's no excuses this week, seeing as how the weather's so nice. It's a very clear week. Maybe some couple spots. We'll have to find that out in the later week forecast. Seeing as how the weather's so good, I think the football players in the practices are going to be active. There's a game next week. If you want to give some further elaboration on that subject, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, coming up we have one of the biggest games of the season at Polk County High School versus Copper Basin. This is a huge rivalry game. And speaking of rivalry, the Copper Basin volleyball team will be facing off against Hiawassee Dam Eagles, JV starting at 5, varsity starting at 6. So make sure you show up and show some support to your team. And last Friday, Copper Basin had a very intense scrimmage against Hazel, ending with a great outcome. And one of the highlights of that game was that we were running all over the field on them. And speaking of running,
our running game is always immaculate. You know, we always see that from Copper Basin High School, win or loss or not. Thank you so much, by the way, for that amazing sports segment, Mr. Sports Expert Trent Hughes. It's getting heated in these last few scrimmages in these games. Between the beef is getting really, really intense. You should really pull up to the game if you have not and witness the hype firsthand. Maybe we can take inspiration and get our daily physical activity in from all these different sports players getting out there every day and getting motivated. The game between the Kickaboodle Kittens and the Copper Basin Cougars got really, really hot last night, and we're all going to be out there next time. Personally, I know I've been out there every day running 2 to 3 miles. I've been trying to get my physical activity in so I can set an example for others, and maybe get people to run with me, do something for themselves at least. Lead by example, per se, and according to my own officiated studies of the own solo OB observations, if I do say so myself, depression is typically caused by just doing nothing. Everybody I see that's depressed just sits in their house, lays down, and thinks think that they're going to get better by doing that. No, depression is something that you can kind of cause and potentially waive by how much you're doing in your life. And I would like to say, everybody likes to say, oh, I don't have motivation, I'm cooked, there's nothing I can do, I wake up in the morning, can't do nothing. Motivation is overrated, okay? I'm just going to say it, whoa.
But it's Motivation Monday. How is it overrated?
It's so I know, I'm terrible for saying that. Motivation's fickle, let's be honest. Motivation dissipates inevitably over time. You're not going to have motivation for the entire year. Every day, you're going to one day not feel motivated, not want to get out there. Discipline's the real kicker. Discipline's where it really hits. Everything in your life requires discipline, from a day span to a month span to a year span. It just depends on how much you put into it. Discipline can come in many shapes, forms, and sizes. Personally, my discipline is getting out there every day, getting maybe 3-5 miles in, going home, making sure I'm getting all my proper meals, and then hitting my workout. Speaking of proper meals, I know we're all getting our protein intake and maybe a certain caloric deficit we're trying to meet. Do we know what we're eating for lunch today?
Today we'll be having buffalo chicken pizza and 4x4 pizza squares, which are pepperoni and cheese.
That sounds kind of great, even though it doesn't sound like it's going to have a lot much nutritional value. Personally, I know I can't eat that on the own because I'm lactose intolerant, but it is what it is. Our beautiful lunch ladies are making it, so we know it's going to be fantastic and scrumdiddlyumptious.
Shout out to them, love them.
We love them. They're awesome. And speaking of, hopefully we're going to have a good breakfast tomorrow morning too.
Yeah, coming up we have a chicken biscuit, so great source of protein.
I know this morning we had, I think, a bacon biscuit with maybe even
egg
gravy.
And cheese.
Egg and cheese.
Egg and
biscuit.
cheese with bacon biscuit.
Okay. I only saw it because someone was throwing it away in passing. But that's always good. We always get a lot of protein from that. And our beautiful lunch ladies are making it, so we know it's gonna hit. We know it's gonna slam. We know it's gonna take our socks off. That's my motivation for coming in today. My motivation to come in every day. Just to see those beautiful lunch ladies cook up and make something nice for us. We always really appreciate that. Do we know anything about the birthdays today?
Yes, we are having a birthday on Sunday, the 25th, and that is Marley Brown. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Marley Brown!
And we also have Trinity Smith and Bryson Allen.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. Hopefully we all are noting these down. We got Bryson Allen on the 27th, I do believe?
Yes.
Do we know Trinity Smith?
28th.
28th. Okay. Hopefully we all note these down so we can maybe show a little appreciation to our fellow classmate. Copper Basin High School, we're all about love here. We're all about showing our appreciation to our fellow students. It's all happiness, peace, love, and happiness. We're getting motivated, matter of fact. Everybody is. And today was, it seems like everybody here got motivated today. Hopefully we're going to see the energy throughout the rest of the school pulsating from today's CBTV. Thank you so much, matter of fact, for tuning in with us today. Hopefully we can take something out of it all and apply it to our real life. Maybe after school you go on a run, maybe you try to meet your bulking requirement. Everything is a matter of effort, because your effort will directly translate into results. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today, Copper Basin High School. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Toss Up Tuesday. It's been a great day.